Hello, my name is Sullivan Shaw, and these are my revised answers for the U.S. Constitution discussion post. All right, so the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1787, establishes three branches of government: legislative, executive, and judicial, each with specific powers. Article 1, which outlines the legislative branch, gives Congress the power to create laws, levy and collect taxes, regulate interstate and foreign commerce, declare war, raise and support families, and borrow money on behalf of the United States. Congress also holds investigative powers and authority to establish lower federal courts. Lower federal courts. Article 2, the executive branch vests executive power in the president, granting authority to enforce laws, appoint cabinet members, federal judges and ambassadors, negotiate and sign treaties, issue pardons, and federal judiciary, and serve as commander in chief of the armed forces. Article 3, the judicial branch, establishes the federal judiciary, headed by the Supreme Court, which interprets laws, hears cases arising under the Constitution, and ensures that legislation and executive actions conform to constitutional principles. These powers corrected the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation, which had left the national government unable to enforce laws or fund itself effectively. The farmers designed a detailed system of checks and balances to prevent tyranny. Sorry, the framers, not farmers. Congress checks the president through its power to override vetoes, approve appointments, ratify treaties, and impeach the president or other officials. The president checks Congress by vetoing legislation and influencing national policy through executive orders. The judiciary blocks both branches through judicial review, ensuring that laws and executive actions align with constitutional limits. At the same time, Congress checks the judiciary by determining the structure of lower courts and confirming judicial nominees, while the president can grant pardons to counterbalance judicial sentencing. This interdependence maintains equilibrium among all three branches and reflects the framers' desire to secure both liberty and order. Although the Constitution establishes co-equal branches, Congress arguably holds the most formal authority because it controls legislation, taxation, and federal funding. However, the president often exercises greater visible influence through command of the military and foreign diplomacy, particularly in times of crisis. The judiciary wields enduring influence through precedent and constitutional interpretation. While practical power may shift depending on circumstances, Congress remains the most constitutionally dominant branch due to its control of lawmaking and the power of the purse. Studying the U.S. Constitution helped me understand how its design balances power among branches to protect democracy. The founders learned from the Articles of Confederation's weaknesses, creating a stronger yet limited central government. I was surprised by how carefully every power and check was defined. Reading the Constitution and learning about its origins made me appreciate how relevant its principles still are in guiding U.S. government today. Thank you.